Boom, there I am. Okay. Hi. Happy Friday. I hope you're well. No, I'm serious. I really do hope you're well. And hopefully your weekend is awesome. And hopefully you spend your weekend in the shade because it's toasty pretty much everywhere, I think. So anyway, I hope you... Oh, let me get that. That's kind of annoying. That little banner there. There we go. Okay. All right. How are you? I already asked you that. Okay. Brad, as you know, is serving his 1-game suspension this week, so he will not be joining us. It's just too many references to Rebecca's cat, and so as the commissioner of At the Mic, I had to put my foot down. But don't fear, Brad will be back on Thursday when we talk about aliens and stuff with our Roswell UFO crash discussion part 2. If you missed that, it's pinned to the top with everything else here. Check that out. It's a fascinating discussion. And like I said, when I first read that book, Witness to Roswell by Don Schmidt, I could have gone either way on the alien thing. There's so many eyewitnesses that he talked to. There's no 50-50 anymore. I mean, we can debate what aliens are. That's not the issue. But that there are other beings, yeah, that's it. I'm kind of done on that. Yes, 100% there are. Okay, and then what was yesterday's Barfley episode was a lot of fun with Kelly Smith and with Brad Staggs. Kelly will be joining me here in just a moment. A little ladies' night, if you will. All the gals are here. But first, as always, I want to thank Hero West for always getting the thumbnails going and putting the show up everywhere at themicshow.com is where you can find all the links there. He makes sure it's on Spotify, YouTube, Rumble, all over the place. The only place it's live is here on X, but you can find it pretty much everywhere else later tonight. Also, big thanks to Gabby. She's the one that runs the Twitter page. So I got to find all my graphics, my fancy graphics. Okay, I don't need the Brad one. Let's see. So here's Gabby's handle. Follow her at Jeffy Apologist. She runs the At the Mic Show Instagram page. Here's Wes. Follow all these great people. At that guy at PGU. Now I'm about to bring up my guests here. This is Kelly for Liberty. Okay, that's gonna be Kelly Smith. So let me do this here. Hang on, is it fancy? I mean, this is right. There we go. See, there you go. Hi, there's your graphic. Okay,
that's actually Kelly for Freedom.
Oh no!
I kind of like the Liberty though.
Look at this. Did I say Freedom or Liberty yesterday?
You said Liberty.
Why didn't you correct me yesterday, woman?
There I am.
I just, as I was reaching over, I saw this old one, and I was like, oh, shit, that one's right.
I'm sending you official for your birthday. Ma'am,
don't you ever let me say Liberty again in the context of your handle. I'm kind of pissed at you. You should have corrected me yesterday. Now I got...
No, you got it right yesterday.
Well, you just said I said Liberty yesterday. Okay, whatever. All right.
It's
so
okay.
Here's one here. Hang on. Get the Forest Mommy there. All right, so there's at Forest. Did I get this right, or is it Forest Daddy?
No, you got it right.
I got it right.
No, a lot of people write it with 2 R's. And I'm like, no, it's actual just Forest.
Public schools, man. That's what'll do it. That's what'll do it. Okay, so at Forest Mommy, follow her. And then also here is Laura. So we got Kelly, Jess, and Laura at fancythis.
Hello.
Did I spell fancy right?
Well, do you want the white woman spelling or do you want the like traditional spelling? Because it's probably going to be like FANCEIGH.
Okay, so it's not
fancy. Kaylee and Ashley, but they spell it.
There's a whole Facebook group on that, like how to spell names. It's like the tragedy, but TRAGEIGH or something. It's so funny.
Yes, I love it.
It's definitely fancy this, not fancy that, right?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Because I'm just that into myself.
Okay, so Kelly, not for Liberty, but for freedom. Real estate agent down in the Austin, Texas area. As she has said before, I don't have a website, but you can just message me on X, and then if you
DMs are open,
see some properties or what have you.
Yeah.
And then Forest Mommy does a whole bunch of streaming. Where can people find all the stuff that you do?
At Forest Mommy on Rumble. I pretty much just stream to Rumble because we say naughty words and stuff. So I'm on Rumble. Forest Mommy and Rumble, but I have a Friday night late night stream I do too now with a friend of mine, and that one's FANCYTHIS. and pee after dark or something on Rumble, something like that.
All right.
Promoting it really great there, but
Well, somebody can message you before we're done here,
Yes.
and we'll make sure that we get that correctly. And then Laura, what's going on with you? What do you want to promote?
I don't know. Hang out with me on Pinterest.
Pinterest, awesome. Okay, awesome. Well, I appreciate this ladies' night that you are. I almost said you guys are a part of. That would have sounded so
I
weird.
mean,
Yeah.
we don't care.
yeah,
I know. It just would have sounded weird. Ladies' night. Thanks, guys.
I identify as a thanks, guys. Yes.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. So let's start with some not so rapid fire questions. I don't really do this that much anymore, but since y'all aren't, I know that all of you have been a part of the Friday live stream, but it's been a while. Let's start with, and these are, I came up with some hard hitting questions. I mean, these are deep, y'all. We got pancakes or waffles. Pancakes or waffles. Kelly, why don't you go first here?
I mean, I got to go with the waffles because they've got the little pockets for the butter. They've got the little pockets you can.
Oh, that's a great tiebreaker. The pancakes just slide right off. That's a great,
pancakes. Yeah, it can be a little messy. So you could put like little pecans in there. You could put chocolate chips in there.
Very versatile. Yeah.
Versatile.
Okay. All right. So Jess, pancakes or waffles? The hard hitting questions.
If I'm making it, pancakes. If I'm ordering it, waffles.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Laura, what do you got?
Mine with a caveat, they have to be buttermilk pancakes.
Ooh. Are you from the South?
No, but I'm so weird like that.
You
Like,
can be
I'm
an honorary member.
From
girl.
a border state.
I mean, she threw in the buttermilk. Like, she's one of us.
Well, it's so funny because I grew up eating grits because of my mom, and I'm from Delaware.
Yeah.
She's from Delaware.
I love
Okay.
that.
So I don't understand. Like, I'm
Do
like,
you put hot sauce on them?
no, I'm a
No,
sweet
okay.
grits kind of person. I mean, I don't mind like a good shrimp and
Yeah.
grits or something. I don't mind them in a savory dish, but if I'm making them, they're like syrup and butter and
All right.
cinnamon.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot going on there. That's for sure. Let's see here. Oh, cake or pie? Let's go, Jess. What are you going with, cake or pie? I know. I told you these are
pie.
difficult questions, and actually, that is impossible.
It is because, like, at night you want a cup of coffee and a piece of pie. You know what I mean? But then, like, cake, I'll eat anytime. I don't know. I'm gonna go with pie.
All right, so you're going with pie. All right, we got a pie there. All right, Laura.
I'm also going to go with pie.
Okay.
One, I enjoy making them more, but I think too, it's the mixture of textures. Like you have like a nice gooey or fruity or something center, and then a nice flaky buttery crust, or lardy buttery crust.
Lardy.
Yeah.
You know
Oh, yeah.
what? I don't think the word lardy has ever tasted or ever sounded so appetizing when you're talking about, baked goods.
Pork
that actually,
fat.
can I say that there is a pie store? Like that's all they do are pies. And it's on my way home from work. And after I discovered this, every day is this moral struggle to not stop there and just buy the biggest piece of pie or a whole pie and just stuff my face. And they're so good. Oh dear God, these because
what kind of pie?
Every kind. They have everything there. I'll take anything. It really, seriously, strawberry rhubarb, cherry, apple, peach. But see, it's going to be good because somebody had the balls to open up a store that focused on one item, and they're like, yeah, I know it's awesome. Yeah,
is it lardy?
And it's very lardy. Yes. All right. So Kelly, cake or pie?
I am rounding out the pie trifecta here. I hate frosting. It grosses me out. If I get a piece of cake, I'm scraping the frosting off. A cupcake, frosting gone. I'm with
like
you on the texture thing. Yeah, the little crispy on the outside. French toast.
Okay. Well, that's that. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. If you'd asked French toast, I probably would have gone with that over my buttermilk pancakes.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Brioche French toast. Because there's always a caveat.
Yeah. You mentioned grits, shrimp and grits, man. After living in South Carolina, you can never go back. It's so good. You got it. Can I just say, congratulations. There's an entry there, French toast from the Knights Who Say Knee. But however, the this sums up today totally. Loads of long flowing hair, and then there's Keith.
We do all have long hair. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, totally.
Oh, little trad wife vibe over here.
Here it is. Except for your ability to wear bangs is so impressive.
Thank you.
Because I'm always like, don't do
Oh.
bangs, don't cut bangs. I say that all the time. I think I've even tweeted about it like 5 or 6 times. But no, you can wear bangs.
Thank you. It was a leap of faith. It was after a breakup in my like late 20s, early 30s. I swear to God, I was like, I need a new look. My hairdresser was like, let's do bangs. And I just
Nailed
like,
it.
do it now before I change my mind.
Yeah.
It's nice with the side when you do it side swip, like it just looks better. Because I remember I tried it once, but they would never grow. The part would show in my bangs. And I was like, okay, we're not doing that ever again.
Yeah.
It's not a hairstyle, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah. It's a whole commitment.
What's it like to have hair to quote style? What is
Bang,
that?
gang.
All right, so Laura, coffee or tea?
I mean, coffee.
Uh-huh.
It's not, but
what about in the winter though? You know, you like
no,
okay,
no, coffee round the clock. Just call me Lorelai Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Coffee and an IV.
Let's see. Kelly, I'm trying to keep everything in order here.
In the harbor, give me coffee all day.
Oh wow, okay.
Throw it in the harbor.
And Jess, coffee or tea?
Coffee, totally coffee.
And we do have the proper title for your Rumble show. It's you had it right. FNP, right? After dark. FNP after dark. So there you go. So go find that. So when's that going to be tonight? Tonight.
Yeah, we do it every Friday night, and it is a late night show and on Rumble. So
okay,
you know, we say stuff.
We say stuff. That's such a general. Because earlier you said, what did you say? What was it you said?
Naughty words.
Naughty words and stuff. And I balked. I didn't quite want to ask what the and stuff because I kind of have a general idea. But
it's stuff that I can never run for office again because I said too much. Basically, that's the problem. But I don't care.
Are you ever gonna?
I'm like waiting for. I want someone to like find all the clips and clip it together of me saying all the bad words. That would be hilarious.
Like a remix song out of it.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
One time someone did that on Twitter because I would always say like dumb B. I would say that a lot in my videos, and they like clipped all of them together. It was awesome. They were trying to be mean to me, but I'm like, this is awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. So when you ran for
my
office,
campaign ad,
it was Arvada City Council. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Is it Arvada? Did I pronounce that right? Arvada. Yeah.
I say Arvada.
Oh no. Okay. Did you run independent under a party's banner, Libertarian?
Well, it was a nonpartisan race. You're supposed to be like, you're not supposed to be part, but they are. And the funny thing was I was filling out the thing. I didn't know what I was doing. And at the time I was like, I'm not part of the party, any libertarian parties. I'm still libertarian, but I'm unaffiliated. But I put Libertarian Party down and they're like, do you really want that? And I'm like, well, it won't show up on the ballot. Right. And they're like, yeah. But then they made there was this whole hit piece about these because there was another libertarian. And they're like, these libertarians are coming in, blah, blah, blah. But it was all on my own. I was on my own completely doing everything. So
I have a pet peeve when it comes to ballots and names on ballots. And especially since I've lived most of my life in the South, perhaps the incidents are more often for me than not. But you see people, they say like the guy's name is Joe Brown or whatever, you know, and then in quotes right in the middle it says like Joey Brown. It's just the stupidest damn thing. And it's just like, or it'll say like he always has, there's always something in quotes or whatever, like a nickname. And so I got to thinking recently, you know, why wouldn't you, especially if it's a Republican primary, why wouldn't you make your name Joe MAGA Brown and try to pick up votes from Trump supporters? Come on. Tell me that's not genius. If you can put any name on the ballot and you're a Republican,
MAGA Brown,
right? I mean, like, I think on the left, you could just do like Joe Marxist.
Well, the Republicans are so unorganized too, because I ran and there was nobody else to run. Even this year, the other two districts in at large are up, and there's no Republicans running at all. So when I ran, I made friends with the Republicans, and they voted for me out here. But it was like a lot of them didn't because I said I wasn't pure enough, and I was like, okay, cool.
Why does everybody hate libertarians so much?
because I call everybody out, and especially like
hey, Minneapolis has got a big mayor race coming up. They got 9 individuals on the ballot. 6 of them are the Democrat Farm Labor. 2 are independent, and 1 is the Socialist Workers Party.
Oh.
There's not one Republican out of the 9 candidates. So good luck, Minneapolis.
Did y'all see that they're saying that Steve Bannon might run in 28? Speaking of Republicans running.
Oh no!
Really?
See that? I swear to God, it came through Twitter last night.
Well, this is going to be fun. So, okay, Kelly, top bunk or bottom bunk?
Top, because you're going to get murdered last.
See, you're a thinker. Good job.
I mean, or you could like spider monkey. Somebody comes in, they're attacking the bottom bunk.
You've got the elevation advantage.
Hero, I'm spider monkeying, and then I'm
sniper
running.
Nest. It's a sniper nest.
Okay, I think
love that.
Jess, Laura, both doing top bunk as well.
I am.
Yeah. Well, and I was growing up,
Yeah.
so it just worked.
And, I had this. I just thought of this. Holy shit! It's kind of a long story. I'll try to keep it very condensed. I'm an only child. I'm not sure if you can tell, y'all. But
you're not type A at all. You're not type A at all.
At all, right? So I had a bunk bed in my bedroom. Anyway, like I said, it's a very long story. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. And I slept on the bottom bunk, and I remember this one night that I can't fall asleep. I have not been able to fall asleep for 50 years. And so I would just tear at the felt. My parents hated it. I would kick it, up in the air and all this stuff. And then one night it fell on me, and that was kind of fun seeing my dad run in there and have to, pull it off of me.
The bed fell on you?
Yeah, the mattress, like it came off of the metal part, and just kind of box springs and all. Yeah, I'm not smart. I was a troublemaker, and my parents, God bless them. Okay.
Only one.
Yeah, that's exactly why they're like, you know what? You get 2 beds in your room because you ain't getting a brother. That's for damn sure. Okay, let's see here. Would you rather never watch a TV show or movie again, or never use social media again, Jess?
This is a hard one.
Hey, while she's thinking, are these 3 separate categories or TV and movie one?
No,
category?
you have TV and movie. Let's see. You know what? No, I think it's 3 options. You're right. I copied and pasted and didn't even read it. No. Let's see. Okay, you got to pick one of these to never see again, I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's say that. So you never see a TV show again, you never see a movie again, or you never use social media.
TV show. I can give up TV shows.
Yeah. Now it's easy. See.
Yeah. Right, because I was going to change my answer.
Okay. So you're no TV show also?
I'm a movie, because all the movies right now are just remakes.
No
who
movies.
cares?
That's smart. Yeah.
That's all they're doing is just remaking. And now it used to be like they were remaking like old movies, but now like they just remade How to Train Your Dragon. Like that's only like 10 years old. Why are we doing that?
Why are we doing? Right. There is a certain time limit. There should be.
Right.
Before you're allowed to remake a movie. There should be a law, damn it. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, and I am currently watching the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy with my kids because I like to traumatize them with the Joker and Harvey Two-Face. And I was offended that they were even going to consider doing another Joker again. And I love Joaquin Phoenix. Like, I think he's brilliant, but I'm sort of like, okay, but Heath Ledger has cemented the Joker. You can no longer, and I couldn't even watch. I think I probably got very, very, very shallow into the new Joker because I can't handle that kind of psychological warfare. Like, I was just like, this is too much for my brain. And he was brilliant, but I was just like, but Heath Ledger just died. Like, how could you do this?
Yeah.
You know?
They should have shelved that.
Yeah. Well, that's like if they ever do like The Sound of Music again, I think I'll lose my mind. You can't.
That's where I draw the line, damn it.
Yeah, that's my line.
All right, Kelly.
And you already asked me. It's
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because the remakes.
Jess said it was too hard, and then we were waiting for her answer. That's right.
No, I said I'd give up TV shows. I give up TV shows.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not even drinking.
I would give up social media.
Why not?
Okay, so here's the thing. I have hope that maybe we'll get another phenomenal movie. Maybe we'll get another phenomenal TV show. I mean, I have to rewatch all of my favorites because we haven't gotten a phenomenal TV show in forever. A movie that, like, you know, shakes you to your core. We haven't got one of those in forever. But if we do, I don't know. I feel like social media is so empty in a way that good entertainment can be really fantastic and hit you to the core so much so that you will rewatch it over and over again. I don't know.
A moving answer.
That is. And, y'all don't be leaving social media for at least a couple hours. You got to stay here for this.
Yeah.
You know, Kelly,
I love it.
we talked yesterday off air. My memory. Holy shit. What's happening? Like I'm not even getting through a damn answer and forgetting who I just talked to. Okay. What kind of magic pills were you sending me for?
I'll do it right now. I'm sending you. It's just official.
And that's going to help my brain.
Yes,
because I'm rapidly descending into Joe Biden territory, like, right before your eyes.
Maybe wandering off stage, shaking nobody's hands. What did we say yesterday? Pooping in front of the queen.
Okay, I'm not that far, but I'm sure the trajectory.
How liberating! How liberating would that be?
Would that be
in front of the queen? Like
it really is sort of his only likable moment in a history of just an absolute gong show.
Did he do that at the Vatican too?
Oh, he did. You're right. In front of the Pope. Look, see, you're getting your memory back.
Maybe.
Oh, and he's super Catholic.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe he gets nervous in front of.
Well, he's not worse summoning demons.
All right, so Kelly, would you rather be always late or always early?
Me? I'm always early. Always. I am
so grateful.
Yeah, I'm a military kid. Yeah. My dad used to say 5 minutes early is 15 minutes late. Like if I'm like close to being late, I almost have a panic attack.
I'm exactly.
I would rather sit in my car for 10 minutes on my phone and know that I am not late.
That's
the rest of my life isn't together, but I am on time.
But it's kind of embarrassing.
That's respect. That's respectful to the other people.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, 100%. And I think so too.
And then I feel bad because she shows up and logs in earlier than me.
I'm always here when he
even when I'm early to the party, she's already here. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Jess, what, late or early?
Early, and like she said, especially with our phones now, you can be early and just like chill on your phone for a minute. Yeah, I'm always been early.
Waze will tell you if you're like, I want to be there at 11:45. It tells you exactly what time you need to leave. Mm-hmm. Like how hard is that?
That is so helpful, especially when you're like trying to get to the airport at a weird time and you're like, I have no idea how long it takes to get across the damn town. Okay, so Laura, what do you got there? You want to always be early or always late?
I'm gonna be your outlier with this one. I would rather be late because
fashionably late.
Nope. I think for me, being the person who shows up early and is sitting there waiting for somebody else fills me with anxiety. I have no idea why. And I'm not like an anxious person. What'd you say?
So that's interesting because that's the other side of the coin. I like it.
Right. And I also I'm an extrovert and I don't mind attention. And so if I walk in late and then people look at me, I'm like, oh, cool. All right, here we go. Like now we can start.
Because you're pretty and tall. That's why.
Well, I think also it's just like, it's fun to be the person that everyone's waiting for because then there's a joke with it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like
she's making an entrance.
I'm making an entrance, but I agree with you. Like, it depends. It's also circumstantial. If you have an appointment or something like that, that's different. But if it's like a dinner or a party or whatever, I'm always going to be late just by virtue of my nature, which is like,
I like being early too, because then that gives you like, you can always be the first one to leave. To go home.
Do you Irish?
I'm just gonna take an Irish goodbye. Peace out.
I am the queen of Irish goodbyes.
Love it.
Go potty real quick. Bye.
Well, I think that all four of us are Gen X. Am I right about that?
No. I'm an elder millennial.
Yeah, I'm elder millennial too. But I was raised. My siblings are all Gen X, and like, so I felt more Gen X.
I'm a Zennial, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
So wait, what are you? What, Kelly?
They've made a micro generation now because I'm 81 and supposedly, I mean, depending on where
You
you
don't
look,
look a day.
71, 80, 83.
Yeah, all the
1981?
early 80s are kind because all the early 80s are still kind of Gen X, but it's technically millennial. And
Right.
but
I don't
it's so
identify as a
similar.
millennial.
Well, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, I think the Gen X is feels like the last generation to respect a clock.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, and I've always said from it, like when it comes to the generations conversation, the elder millennials fit in much more with X in a way that we remember life before the internet.
Mhm.
We had to be home when the streetlights came on. Like there were certain protocols in place for our life that millennials, like traditional, true, fitting in the brackets millennials just didn't experience in the same way. And even I'm a good case study in this because I was born in 84. My brother was born in 86. And we had 84 too? Yes.
Yeah.
And we had a very different experience than our siblings who were born in the 90s. I mean, it's not even that, like we have two 91s and a 93. But they don't remember life without cell phones. They like the way that they would text. I would sit there and watch them and be like, how? And this was like in the pre-full keyboard days when you had you had to tap the letters like 13
3 times. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And watching them do it, I was like, are you just born knowing how to do this? Like, how did you figure this out so quickly? Their experience with technology, everything is just so different than my brother and I.
I saw a video.
The social media thing too is like,
oh yeah, no, I saw this video. They were like
after high school.
It was a mom and a daughter, and it was like a Gen X versus I think it was a Gen Z, and they said answer the phone, right? And the mom goes, and then the kid goes because they've never done this, Like if I'm like phone call, but they're like,
that's a good point.
Yeah, I still do. Like I still do this.
Me too.
When I'm like saying, "Oh, I was on the phone," and my kids are like,
"What are you doing?
What is this? What is that?"
With them horns. Okay. All right. So earlier we had the deep questions about cake and pie and coffee and tea, and now we got to get to this deep poll that. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad Brad's not here. So we got to do this right here. Look at this. Laura posted this on her. At fancythis there on X recently, and this is an important question. How do you pronounce it? Is it umbrella or umbrella? And I said them backwards there, but about 2/3 says umbrella. I can't even say it. I don't even know.
So I say at the top one. I say umbrella.
Okay. Umbrella.
Like I put the emphasis on umbrella.
I think it depends on what mood I'm in. Actually, now that I think about it.
Fair. I want to sing the Rihanna song. Umbrella, Ella.
So, is there a correct way, ladies? I mean, you said you do the top one there, Laura.
Mm-hmm. I have weird regional dialect, though. I don't count.
Delaware's in a region of its own.
Well, and I don't even pronounce. I mean, if you see the way that Tina Fey will do the Philly accent on SNL. That is the traditional Delaware accent also. It's all in that sort of same, They say things like phone, home.
Yeah.
It's this very, I have worked so hard. And I mean, the people who know me very well are like, no. You haven't worked it out of your vernacular. It's still sort of present, but I have expended a lot of effort to try to get rid of it as much as possible. But there are certain things that I think are traditional, like I'll say umbrella, and the reason why I brought that up is because a friend of mine said, did you say umbrella? Like emphasizing the instead of umbrella.
She stopped the conversation for this?
She did.
I kind of would too, because I never heard it either. But I can hear it when you say it.
Yeah.
Man, y'all
I don't hate it.
Like, why? Why is it necessary? I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. Anybody want to chime in on this? Or did Laura pretty much cover
umbrella.
It? How do you say it, Jess?
Umbrella.
Okay.
Like a normal person.
I don't know.
Kelly?
Is that like the second umbrella?
Oh, I'm umbrella.
Your umbrella. Okay.
But now that I think I'm gonna use Laura umbrella from now on. It just sounds fun.
So as long as we're talking about dear God, I can't pronounce. I called it pronounce. What the hell's in this? God almighty. All right, here we go. Here's a question, Laura. Hi.
I know what's coming.
You are unreal with this. I will die on this hill, woman. It's Reese's Pieces.
No, they're Reese's Pieces.
Reese's, dear God.
Reese's Pieces. This is also regional. Okay, so wait. So I did a poll.
You changed the pronunciation of the word.
Say it again.
pieces.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
Reese's Pieces.
Oh
So
you're having to mispronounce
precious.
pieces to make it rhyme with Reese's.
Reese's
So
Pieces.
Go ahead.
I don't know. My whole family calls them Reese's. Reese's, whatever you're speaking about. But we all also say Reese's Pieces. But I said something, I was curious. And so I pulled my family group chat because even though we have everyone pretty much from the same region, she's now my ex-sister-in-law, but she's from Colombia. And I asked her, I said, how do you say this? And she said, Reese's.
Do you
Not
say
that counts.
Do you say it for a peanut butter cup too? Do you say Reese's peanut butter cup?
Reese's peanut butter cup. And I don't even because if I'm speaking about Reese's, I am talking about either the peanut butter cups or the seasonal ones, like the eggs, the Christmas trees,
the Christmas trees are
pumpkin.
the best. Yes.
The peanut butter to chocolate ratio is
perfect.
Cream. Yep.
I mean,
Do you put them in the freezer? Do you put them in the fridge or freezer?
I'm not a cold chocolate person, but my son is randomly, and my dad was. Yeah. Freeze all the chocolate.
I honestly didn't even know there was another way to pronounce this.
There's
and when
not.
I got the email and I was like, I was looking at it and I'm like, how in the world else would you pronounce Reese's? And she just cleared it up for me, but I think it's precious.
This is one of these things
Keith.
that should not bother me as much as it does, but I can't. So, okay. What are the first three letters of the second word there? It spells P-I-E. No, that doesn't make your point, Keith. Reese's Pieces. Never mind.
Well,
on.
no, I mean, if you were to ask me, Laura, how do you say this phonetically? Well, phonetically doesn't even count. Laura, how do you properly pronounce this? It's Reese's Pieces. Like, there's not a question about this. But every single one of us
now
in
you're
the
just
United
stubborn.
States of America, yes, we all say things.
Right. I call every drink Coke if it's a soda pop because I grew up in the South and it's just Coke. What kind of Coke?
But it's pop. But it's actually pop.
Thank you.
See? Or like even, and I don't know. I mean, this is also, now you're crossing like racial barriers, but the Black folks that I grew up around, they called every diaper Pampers. Every diaper.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm trying to think of like other things where like you'll hear somebody say a brand name for a product or for an item or whatever, but it's regional, it's based on people's ethnicities, where they come from. So I find the whole thing fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, and even Jess, you'll love this. Everybody that I grew up around on the East Coast says Colorado, not Colorado.
Wait,
I never heard
say the two again.
I heard the same thing.
Colorado as opposed to Colorado. Like with more of an O instead of an A.
Okay.
I got
say it that way.
Say it what way?
I say it Colorado with the O, not Colorado.
I say
How is
commie
it?
state. It's a
How do you
wait?
Colorado.
Okay.
I say Colorado.
Yeah. And I don't know why. Again, it seems to be regional, but the first time I heard somebody from Colorado pronounce it, I was like, wait, what? It's like I was lied to. I mean, teachers in school, Colorado.
I call it Nevada.
It's not a lie.
Anybody
like
else call
Arvada. He said Arvada. People say Arvada, but I say Arvada. Like,
how do you say Nevada?
Nevada.
I feel I'm alone on that one. Kelly?
Nevada.
I think that one's interchangeable for me.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right. So here's a word that's interchangeable for me. I had to get my fancy graphics going. I honestly don't know what is wrong with my brain, full stop. But it just depends.
A lot.
Thank you for that. Caramel or caramel? Like, I have no idea. I don't. What do y'all say for this one?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Okay. How about this one? This one is only one way. Otherwise, you sound like a Yankee. It's pecan, not pecan or pecan.
Got your back on that, Keith.
Pecan. Thank you.
I grew up saying pecan.
Because you're a Yankee.
Because I'm a Yankee.
Now your border state is going north. See?
Yeah. Yeah. But now I say pecan. Like if I say, oh, I'm going to make a pecan pie, I don't say pecan pie.
Okay.
I will tell clients that if they're from out of state, when they're moving to Texas, I'm like, we got snakes, we got bugs, and we do not say pecan. We say pecan.
You're doing your public
California
service.
license plates.
Thank you. You got to stop them at the border. You
Yeah.
got a little indoctrination before you come down here. And the state's already ruined. Who
We're
am I?
not going to
All y'all
closing.
Texas people need to be stopping people from coming down there because they're doing the same stuff to Texas.
You
just-
are
it's-
not lying, girl.
It's over. It was
Austin.
It's over.
It's
It is.
over. It's over.
But it's so fun to fight them. At least in the meantime,
is.
it's so fun to fight them. That's
Californians,
joy in life.
they first ruined your state, Colorado.
Mhm.
Then they went up and they ruined Idaho, at least Boise. And now they're over there in Montana doing a number on that
Utah,
state.
Salt Lake
And
City.
Utah,
yeah.
yeah. And Texas.
Wisconsin's falling. Wisconsin of all places is falling. Like it's
I got news for you.
commies win because they're really good.
Wisconsin was the birthplace of the Progressive Party. They've been limping for 100 years, but I understand though. There's really good people in Wisconsin, and it's
Wisconsin.
these cities.
I think
is what ruins these states, man.
Yes.
Well, and I think there's a mixture too, because I have 2 neighbors within 2 blocks of me who fled California. I mean, and it's heartbreaking.
They fled California because they wanted to be where there was common sense, or they fled California because they destroyed it and now they're looking for a new host body.
No, they were California conservatives and they just couldn't take it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it breaks my heart because I especially understand as a state transplant, and I would still move back to Delaware because as far as blue states are concerned, it's probably the best one at this point. Although,
yeah, it's because you sent your trash to DC 50 years ago, and then look what happened.
Well, and people sleep on Delaware. They don't realize how good it is, and I'm okay with that. But it's still very business friendly and all of those sorts of things. There's no sales tax, property tax is cheap, income tax is cheap. So it's a good blue state, and I would still live there. But having been to California and being like, I would be devastated to have left California. But I get why they come here. But conservatives here and conservatives who are leaving California and coming here want to strengthen the government so that it's conservative. And I'm like, no, you need to disentangle the government and power so that it stays the place that you want to be. But conservatives don't, by and large, in my experience, they don't understand that.
And they don't want to put in the work like Jess does in Colorado. And so when I was blaming Californians for ruining all these states, they didn't ruin Texas. Texas is asleep at the wheel. And so when Californians came here, they were just like, oh, I'll drive. Okay.
Right.
Boy, my analogies are not bad today, huh, Kelly?
They're good. You're on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did real estate for a while too, and I was like, I had California clients. I was part of the problem, but they were ready to throw down that cash. So I mean,
How much is property today?
What am I gonna say no?
Right. Yeah, I'll still do it.
If someone's gonna hire you, like, well, you're not.
But you know what's interesting? What I've seen here in Austin, and Austin was like the hot spot for California. Is like since COVID, they're wanting to be like out in the country now. Like, they don't want to live inside the city anymore. I don't know what the shift was from COVID. And that's kind of like why I started getting into like land and farm and ranch, because everybody wants to be, before it was like they had to have an Austin address, non-negotiable. Don't put me in Buda. Don't put me in Round Rock. Like it has to be Austin. Now it's like, I'll drive an hour and a half to get in. And I'm like, okay.
Isn't that interesting?
It's an interesting shift.
Huh. Okay. All right. Well, this is obviously the show with very important poll questions, such as this one. You can only, I don't know. I was in a mood when I posted this the other day. You can only a thorough, oh, that felt good, neck cracking, and I will admit, I have a problem. I have a lot of problems. But dear God, do I have a problem with the Q-tips, man. Satisfying Q-tip ear clean. Just scratch that itch, Which are you picking, ladies? We can start at the top here with Kelly.
I'm going with the neck cracking. There is nothing like a neck cracking. At the chiropractor, like...
I've never been to a chiropractor.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. There's this weird fear, like I'm going to just... I'll be stuck like this for the rest of my life. I don't know what my deal is.
I go every 2 weeks.
Okay. It works for you?
It's everything, yes.
Oh yeah, where's your little tuning fork? We're gonna clear the chakra.
Do we need to cleanse our chakra?
Always have to. God, let's hear it. Let's hear this thing. That's good. See, everybody feel better.
How's your crown chakra? It should be good.
Personal question. Okay, so good. So she's cleared the room, and you're going with the neck cracking. Jess, what are you going with?
Q-tip. Q-tip. I'll do that all my life. I don't care. They can tell me not to do it. I'm going to do it. I know.
They say don't put that in your ear. Then why the hell would I buy a Q-tip to begin with?
And it has to be Q-tip brand. The knockoff. Look, I'm totally fine with knockoff brands and other stuff, but the Q-tip knockoffs are not as good as
it's all flimsy and no.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's stupid. All right.
Did you grow up being told nothing smaller than your elbow? Or is that a weird East Coast thing in your ear?
Never heard that.
Never heard that one.
Really? I was like, who's fitting an elbow? Like who?
Now that I think about it,
what
it's
are
a very
you
good
doing?
point.
I get what they say. I get why. I totally get the science around it or whatever. Why you shouldn't, but like I've never had a problem, and it feels so good. So
yeah,
whatever.
But I've got a problem where I'll clean it so often it's just like it's raw, and it's like, what are you doing, bro?
That's your Vegas.
Lube it up with coconut oil.
Hold on. Let's go in order. Kelly, what'd you say?
That's your vagus nerve. You're stimulating your vagus nerve. It goes like to your ears and behind your eyes and stuff. That's why it feels so good to rub your eyes and move your ears. It's your vagus nerve.
Is that why I have so many sinus infections? Because I'm a dumbass and I'm doing all this number?
No, that wouldn't cause sinus infections.
And then somebody else was saying something there. Who was it? Was it you, Jess?
Oh, no, I was saying something, but I don't remember what it is because evidently I have the Keith memory.
Oh, now it has a name. That's cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so you're going with the neck cracking or the Q-tip, Laura?
Neck cracking, but only by a narrow margin.
Look at that poll, man. That's pretty close.
Yeah, because seriously, it's incredibly satisfying. I like anything cracking though, like down your spine. It's that feeling is just slightly better than the Q-tip, which is also really good. Right. I might do both after this.
Yeah.
I would recommend it. Can I just say, I was just reminded when I talked about how close this poll was, the closest poll that I ever did was which is the better Eagles song, Hotel California or Take It Easy. And it was 50-50 the entire time. And then I think at the end, one of them broke away like 51-49 or something. But that was almost
my youngest son was born to Hotel California.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that crazy?
Hold on.
I swear to God.
So you clearly went to the hospital.
Yeah, it was the day Tom Petty died.
Ooh.
And like it was quiet. So I was like, can we put on some music or something? And we put on a Tom Petty station, and Wallflowers came on first, and then Hotel California, and he was born to Hotel California.
Aww.
Did you name him Hotel?
No, his name is Gunner.
Okay. I just wondered if maybe there was a last minute switcheroo of the name you had picked out based on the moment. Okay, so raise your hand if you shop at Costco. Who here? Me and Jess. Okay. Oh, look at you. Oh, you have a membership and you just don't use it, or
yes.
Okay.
Is Laura Sam's Club? You're Sam's Club, Laura.
I'm a nun. I'm a nun of the above. I'm not a nun.
She likes making regular trips to the store, whereas I want to get it done, not worry about it for 2 months. It's like, look, I'm going to get the economy pack.
I really do. I think this goes back to living in a third world country. I love grocery shopping. I love walking into the store, finding whatever I want, whenever I want. It is the most wonderful, satisfying thing in the entire world.
Mhm.
And the way that COVID traumatized me, it was like triggering all of my Haiti trauma, because it was like, you can't get paper towels, you can't get, and then this most recent debacle with eggs, I was like, stop doing this. Like, because you had to, if it was there on the shelf, you had to get it. It didn't matter if you didn't need it for 3 weeks or 3
Right.
months. Like, you
and
had to grab it.
You mentioned Haiti, and before I forget, if you go to the YouTube channel and you scroll down, there's a playlist of life stories, or I think that's what it's titled. You're episode 60. So if you want to hear her story about, her time in Haiti, that was fun, wasn't it? Huh. Okay.
That was a great time.
So anyway, so check that out, because I used to do the interviews and talk to people about their lives and stuff. So what were we talking? Oh, Costco. My bad. Biden brain. Okay, so they've got this return policy. I'm sure Jess knows it, right? Kelly, you maybe know it. Where you just return.
I don't think I've ever returned anything to Costco.
Really? Are you guys familiar then with the whole return policy there?
No.
They are famous for people buying large screen TVs for the Super Bowl and then going back on the Monday and be like, I don't need it. There you go. And Costco, like, this is not hyperbole. They take anything back. I kid you not. I planted 4 or 6 bushes in my yard, and it was like the one spring that we just had rain every day for a month, and they drowned. I mean, they got overwatered. I wasn't watering them. Mother Nature was. And I took, why am I admitting this? How much is it here? Okay. I took 6. I feel like I'm on a couch right now. Yeah. And then I took 6 dead bushes back to Costco, and I demanded my money back. They gave it to me. No questions asked. These dead bushes. I just said, hey, it's been raining nonstop. You know it. And they were like, yep. And so they take this several garbage bags. They just sit them behind the counter. And I felt like such an ass. But you know what? I got, $40-50 back. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, there's this. Never fear, y'all. Costco fans, they're not changing their policy. But apparently, this is going to become a problem. Dumbasses are going to ruin it for the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're testing the limits, man. They're taking back years-old couches that have been lived on, dead Christmas trees after Christmas. Stop this. Stop it. I mean, you talk about abusing a system.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No.
There's example after example in here.
Dead Christmas tree? Like, I'm...
Right.
What kind of person are you?
I know.
Listen to this. Half-eaten chicken. 3-week-old flowers that he never put in water. Let's see here. This is by the way, this is the other thing. This is some YouTube guy who's like, let's see if they'll take back a Lego set that I completed. And yes. Yeah, listen to this. A Seattle woman got a full refund for a 2.5-year-old couch because I don't like the color anymore. Yeah. Let's see. No questions asked policy. Let's see. I'll see if there's other examples in here. I feel like there was some more. Oh, there's a rug that was stained. He took back.
Do they resell them? What do they do?
I don't know this story.
They probably send it to Haiti.
Send it to Haiti. Next thing you know, it ends up on a shelf next to your eggs. You're like, I gotta get that stained rug. We need a rug. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, right next to the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl champion T-shirts down there.
Oh yeah, the clothing was hilarious. I was like, wait, this was before the Eagles had won a Super Bowl. I'm like, the Eagles didn't win ever.
I mock because I love Atlanta. Okay. What else here? Oh, so we got to talk about this. This is interesting. Let me get this screen up here so I can be clear as to what I'm referring to. Okay. Have you seen these? This is a Walmart now. It's at Kohl's. It's at where else? A Kroger. Some other stores that I don't recognize, and since I'm not gonna try to pronounce these ones. Check this out. You got these digital price tags. See that? And so now Walmart will tell you look, we save on paper and we're more efficient. Our employees don't have to go and change the price. That's fair. That's true. But it's because they're just changing the price every 5 minutes because they can. And while I don't like it, I would never try to restrict a company from doing this. I don't have to shop at a place that does this. But do you have any thoughts on these, change on the fly price tags? I mean, it's just computer control.
I'm an HEB purist and they don't have these. So I don't have much of an opinion on it because HEB does nothing wrong.
Now, so wait, what if you bought that for $2.12?
Okay.
You put it in your buggy and you're still shopping for another hour and you get up there and the price is like, nah, just joke's on you. It's now $2.99, sucker. I mean, again, I don't know how you would.
I'm ADHD, so I probably wouldn't notice, to be honest.
You'd have to take a picture of every freaking item and then compare it to your receipt. Who's going to do that? Anyway, I don't know.
The lady I get caught behind over 54 cents will notice that stuff.
Oh, no.
You just reminded me of something, Chess. When's the last time? And I used to clip coupons all the time. That's the only reason I get the Sunday paper. It more than pays for itself. I haven't seen a coupon. I haven't used a coupon. I haven't seen anyone else use a coupon.
Does your Kroger? My Kroger sends me like personalized coupons that I use. I don't know if all Krogers do that, but
yeah, mine does too. I clip those things with reckless abandon.
Okay, so it's still a thing, huh?
Well, I have pubescent children who just don't stop eating. So it's like,
I got you.
Well, they'll usually send one too. That's like, if you spend $120, here's $14 or 12. Like, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to use that. Like,
absolutely. Well, especially now, like I think it was literally just yesterday that, yesterday the GOP was saying something about how Trump, since he's taken office, the average American's pay has increased $1,000. But then it was just like last week or 2 weeks ago when he was saying, everybody's groceries are cheaper. And I was like, that is not my truth. That is not my experience.
Agreed.
I hate my truth. Grocery tax? Do you guys have grocery tax at all?
No, we don't have grocery tax. Bless it. But I just, the digital thing is such for me, it feels these things intensified because of COVID. And I mean, I remember in the early days of COVID, I was like, this is going to be an absolute disaster. People are going to, corporations like this are going to take advantage of this market. They're going to, take advantage of the limited supply chains and all this sort of stuff. And it was like one of those things that I kept seeing Thomas Massey talking about over and over and over again. He's like, we've got to cut out these middlemen. You can't shut a country down. You can't do these things because the impact, the inflation impact is going to just keep going for years and years. And that's what we're, I mean, this is not just Biden. It's not just like the Trump tariffs. This is a more direct result of COVID and thinking that you can close a country down over a flu.
Right.
Well,
get ready for that mosquito one.
No.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too, is, I felt like, probably I'm in good company here, but I felt like I was one of the only people in the very beginning. I was like, I don't care if this is a 50% death rate. You don't force people to stay home. People, like, I can promise you that I want to live more than anybody else wants me to live. So if I really feel like there's a risk, and I am one of those, weirdo immunocompromised people that, right, I will decide whether or not to stay home. And, I, especially in the summertime, I put forth effort to try to catch COVID because I thought, okay, vitamin D. Because at the time too, we were living in Buffalo, and I was like, if I catch COVID in the winter, I'm a goner. And actually, I mean, I don't want to like bring the temperature down, but my dad caught COVID over Christmas time, and that's what killed him a few years ago. So it's like, and he's also where I get all of my autoimmune nightmare nonsense. So but even still, like, it's like, my dad was the perfect storm of why COVID can kill a person. But that was, for me, the starting point where you could sort of see like, oh, okay, groceries aren't going down. Inflation is not going to stop. Everybody is going to take advantage of this unbelievable overreach into our lives. So now I just watch the pennies and pinch them whenever I can. And
like our boomer parents, do you remember our boomer moms would rewash like Ziploc bags? I don't know.
Oh yes, and tinfoil.
Plastic forks.
They were so cheap and penny pinchers back then, and then they totally changed later in life, right? But they were such like, and it wasn't to be green. It wasn't to like save the earth. It was to save money because they were broke as, things were different back then.
And they turn those bags inside out and let them dry.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
Those are expensive. You reuse that.
Right. I want to point something out here. I guess maybe I just don't use coupons just because I don't get the paper anymore. Or maybe it's just because I'm lazy and I don't seek them out. And when that stuff comes in the mail, shame on me. I just kind of depend on the little digital barcode that used to be on a keychain until that broke off. I had it on my cheap. I had a
loyalty.
Kroger.
The loyalty.
Yeah, I had that for like 13 years until the ring finally broke off.
You can just type in your phone number.
Right. Or you could just type in your area code and 367 867-5309.
Stop.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. You do that because so many people put that in for the discount.
That's fine.
I still we don't have a landline anymore, and I still use the landline number at Kroger. I don't even have that phone number anymore. So I'm like, I'm sorry if someone else is using it, but I'm also using it. So
we are all benefiting
gas.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
Gas points too.
Yeah, you type in your area code. And then the Jenny phone number, what is it? 867-5309, and you'll get your discount, and you don't have to worry about all the. But what I want to point this out though, Kara makes a good point. She's a couponer. Stockpile room has gone down bad though. But look at this. Kroger digital coupons will stack with each other too. So hold on a second, Kara. Are you saying that I could take a paper coupon and I could use my Kroger little barcode that now is on an app? Thank you. And you can combine. Okay, dear, I gotta go and start getting coupons again.
Yeah, Kroger has digital and paper. Like Kroger, even at the stand, they're like, "Did you enter the digital coupon?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "All right, I'll put it in. And if it's anything on this list, you'll get." I'm like, "Cool, thank you." On top,
yeah, it's awesome. It's very because you'll get an extra. Because we're in stone fruit season, so I got cherries $2.99 a pound just because of that digital coupon. I'm a clipper, man. I'm gonna add that in. I'm gonna take advantage of every discount I can.
You're gonna have to define stone fruit for me. I'm not cultured.
Cherries, nectarines, peaches. Yeah.
Plum.
How does it get that? Is that it? Is a pit? That makes it a stone. Why can't they just call them pit fruits? Oh, I see why. I don't care.
It's not as sexy.
I was gonna say that doesn't quite do the trick. Okay. Let's see here. I want to show y'all a kitchen. That I'm not an aesthetics guy. I don't care, whatever. But this kitchen is something else. And now I want a kitchen like this. And see what y'all think of this. Because y'all have sensibilities. Watch this. I had to turn the sound down because I said I had to turn the sound down because I don't want YouTube to flag it. Okay, look at this thing. It's a little fast forward. But look, he puts his hand under there, turns the lights, makes the shelf come down. I mean, that's freaking cool. Look at that. It'll touch that. Oh my gosh. How cool is this thing? Like, I want this kitchen. Look at that. Look at that. Huh?
That's got to be in Asia. They have all those really cool compartments.
Look at this. Look, wait.
That's not builder grade.
No.
It's more stuff to break. I feel like it'll just break and then you got to fix it. The automated
That's how I am with cars.
I'm thinking about this for my RV would be amazing though.
That's cool. Little stair. Look at that thing. You see that? That's cool. All right, spice rack.
Yeah, it scratches the everything has a place itch.
Wait,
big time.
In here?
What is that? A room divider?
I don't know. All right, well,
why do they have kettlebells?
Why do they have what?
Like a good ear Q-tip clean.
Oh my gosh, you're right. What is that? Who just put that anywhere? What the hell? That's a good catch. Oh my!
I'm a gym junkie. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm still looking at the picture, and I'm sitting here bitching about it, and y'all don't even see it. Yeah, I was looking at that damn picture that you just you talked about the kettlebells on the counter there. Now I can't find the picture to put it back up for you. Anyway, let me see. I wanna show this to you here. Speaking of working out and stuff, look at this. This is a real machine in Romania. Do 20 squats in front of it, and it prints you a free bus ticket Try that in American liberals with super fat shaming, ableism, authorized glue. That's a great point. But what do y'all think of this? What do you think of this government-sponsored exercise to get you a free bus ride?
I love it. All day.
If we're gonna have that, if we're gonna have it, why not?
Can I do deadlifts instead of squats because of my knees? My knees would die. Like I just can't do them anymore. But I would do some deadlifts. But yes, I mean,
like a one-legged squat, like a pistol squat or something. Do you get first class?
Ooh.
Can I get a free upgrade?
That's okay. Now we're talking. Do I get some free drinks on this flight?
You get a car without fentanyl smokers.
Yes.
Hey.
No one's smoking crack in your car if you do this. That's how Colorado is, in case anyone's wondering.
Colorado's
I
also.
was gonna say could be New York City too.
Going back to the grocery stores in Colorado, not paying for bags when I'm there. In a couple of days.
No, they don't even have them. Most of the stores don't even have them anymore. So you can pay for a paper bag or whatever, but we're saving the environment by not having bags, even though there's homeless encampments. It's so dumb. It is so dumb. These people.
Austin did the same thing. I think they brought them back though. Like it was so unpopular, they brought the bags back. Like it lasted for
Remember
like
when they
5
won't
years.
use paper? Plastic's better for the environment. Which the plastic bags, and I would reuse them. I use them for trash bags in the little trashes or poop, dog poop. And now they're like, no, you need to buy single-use plastic for that stuff. And I'm like, well, that's worse.
Right. Yeah, seriously. My mom also, she lives in a state where she lives in Delaware. They can't have plastic bags either. So now I save them for her. And she really literally, I mean, she takes them home in her suitcase when she flies home.
Oh my God.
Yep. She's like, I can't stand
bags. If you guys have Menards, those bags are the best.
Which bags? Menards, the Home Depot or the home? Yeah. So, do you ever send her, Laura? Do you send your mom like a box? It'd be the lightest box ever, and it's just filled with plastic bags. That's awesome.
I've never mailed them, but she's always. I mean, she really. Do you got plastic bags for me? Yes, Mom. I've got.
Like, used to have so many. It was like used to get so many. It was like coming out, it was busting out your cabinet, right?
Yep.
Oh
and
yeah.
Now I'm like, no, I don't have any anymore. It's like,
let me. Okay, hold on a second. It's gotten to the point that I have plastic bag overflow, and I'm kind of getting to that point right now. I'm in this. I got plenty in the garage. It's overflowing. I got plenty in the kitchen. It's overflowing. Plenty in the laundry room, and now I'm kind of like, you know what? I'll throw this bag away. You know, I have so many. So
I'm flush with them.
Yeah, we're swimming in the bags here.
That's right. I
Okay.
reuse them as like trash bags in my little trash cans, like in bathrooms or my laundry room and stuff. Because I mean, my mom can only have but so many.
Let's see here. Do y'all have any hidden talents? Remember, this is a family show. Any goofy talents or anything that you're proud of?
I'm ambidextrous.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Good.
They say that's a marker for Alzheimer's not impacting you.
Oh, okay. I thought
Wow.
it was gonna go totally different, but now I'm excited about it.
Yep.
Probably because you're using both sides of your brains the whole time. Or
that's a good point.
I don't know much about it. I just know that I am.
I want to introduce you to a guy named Mr. Hammerhand. Not to be confused with a local attorney who goes by the name of the Texas Hammer. But
I just, for 1 second, I would like Texans to just calm down a little.
Somebody injure you in an accident. See, this is only funny to like 2% of the audience, if that. But there's a local lawyer who goes by that dreadful nickname. But here's Mr. Hammerhand, and he hold on. Let me get this right, y'all. Hang on. A 66-year-old Mr. Hammerhand has shattered expectations, crushing 293 walnuts in 60 seconds while holding a raw egg in his striking hand. What in the... Watch this.
Stop.
Oh, yeah. Make this one.
I thought those were eggs. The walnut.
And there's an egg in his hand.
In the hand that he's hitting him with?
Yes, in his hammer hand.
What a cool talent. What a cool talent.
You can't really demonstrated at a party unless somebody.
Like, how does one discover this?
That's what I was thinking. Like, how do you discover? I can hold an egg in my hand and crush 200 walnuts. Like, how do we get there?
Uh-oh, lost one, bro. Oh, no. Get it together, man.
Flying everywhere.
You missed a couple. Go back.
Failure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
I love that he
Oh,
made
he's
Getting
himself
tired. He's getting tired.
I know.
Yeah, I bet
He's
he
got
is.
merch.
That egg is like, what is happening out there?
The poor little chick.
Wow.
Look, he got that egg.
Those were not black walnut.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's bleeding his hand. Oh, dear.
He needs to work on his cardio.
Oh, he's worn out, man.
I'm tired.
That's right. Just watching that guy. So congratulations, 293 by, what was his name? Mr. Hammerhand. I'm proud of him.
Love that for him.
Just how? That's a good question. See, who said that? How did he discover that he could do this?
That was Laura.
Laura. I mean, like
I
where
know.
did this become a thing in his life where somebody was like,
Right.
crap, we're out of time. The guests are arriving. I need 293 walnuts cracked. Can you help me?
But here, hold on a
And
second.
they had
Hold
that
this thing.
setup. And they had that
Yeah.
whole setup for it. Like, is there a
Right.
walnut crushing setup that you can buy?
Yeah. The little grooved thing.
Yeah.
Like,
What else are you gonna?
I
What
always
do you
have
use that
questions
for?
about an origin story. Like, how did we arrive here? Who ate the first oyster? Who discovered which mushrooms were edible and which ones would give you funny brain? Like,
Right. Right.
This one tastes good with a steak. This one will kill you.
Right.
Why is it
Shout out to that person.
for some reason you just reminded me? Why is it they used to feed prisoners in the state of Maine lobster, and now it's lobster? Come on. How'd that happen?
It's the best food.
It's market
the best
manipulation. That's what it is, ladies.
Mm,
food. Yes, but it's the best food.
It is the best
I mean,
food.
lobster's good. Yeah.
So good.
Okay. All right. I want to play some animal videos. I haven't done that today. So, this is a cute little seal thing that comes up and says peekaboo. Look at this guy, huh? Oh, isn't that cute? That's cute, right? It's kind of
Super
cute.
Oh, I was like, what am I looking at?
You're looking down in the ice hole. Into an ice hole.
Aw.
He's saying, give me some food. Don't just stand there recording me for clicks.
Might give it a little.
Does he need help getting out? What's the problem here?
Oh,
I don't know how long this video is. What's happening here? You gonna come out? You got any food? If not, I'm out
Bye.
of here.
He's like, bye.
You cannot show this to my sister. She'll want to take it home.
Oh, okay. All right, so there you go. There's a little seal there. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh my gosh. Okay. These are two bored dogs. They're used to rustling up cattle, but no, we got a cat to entertain us. Look at this. Look at this. They're totally doing their thing.
yeah.
What?
Those are border collies, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
plop.
And the cat's just like oblivious, like what? Now,
Cat is
so
catting.
these guys are taking their job seriously. And then this mutt comes up. He's like, "Hey, what's going on over here, huh? What are y'all doing?" But I love these. I mean, these guys are awesome.
My in-laws have border collies, and they will herd my kids like that, like
Yes.
snap at their ankles and like herd my children. It's the funniest thing.
Wait, it's funny, or did they not break the dog of that? Because Tanner did that in the early days that we had him, and Zeely at the time was 4 years old, maybe 5. And he would do that. He wouldn't nip at them, but he would definitely try to herd them. And,
Yeah.
and I broke that from him. But
No, herd my kids, please.
Let's
Hey,
work on you.
Yes.
this video just came out today. Have you seen the little Pomeranian dog with the bear in Canada?
Oh, with the bear.
Yeah, this is good stuff. So the bear just wanders into a house. He's like, let's see if there's any food in here. Let's see if we're having better luck than that seal did. And then
my
the next thing
gosh.
you know, the dog chimes in. Volume up, Keith. Yes. Okay. Do.
Uh-uh.
Oh my word.
Dog.
You go.
Yeah.
How great is that? That bear is gone, and the dog's all barking and stuff. I love it. That's a good guard dog right there.
Always the little dogs.
Always.
Let's see.
If I'm showing a house, I would rather go in a house.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, like a Chihuahua? I'm out. I'm not showing your house.
Wait, I got a Chihuahua.
I know they can be terrible.
Yes.
Oh, not Matilda.
I've always rescued mine, so like I got to pick if they were terrible or not. So
see, I think that she's a Cheagle, Matilda, part Beagle. So I think her temperament, she got the Beagle.
Yeah, mine have always been mixes too. My other little dog was like probably Min Pin mix, and this guy, he looks like a tiny German Shepherd, but he's not. I mean, he's not German Shepherd, obviously. But
okay,
he looks like it?
Is it just me that when you're? It's just I know it's just me. Dear God, someone in the chat, please. Help me out here and tell me I'm not alone. This is a safe space. But when you think of the dog, like the mixed dogs, am I the only one who tries to think, I wonder which one was a dude when they made that puppy? Because that's an odd mix, right? The logistic, thank you. Yeah, yes, and you're because if it's a German Shepherd Chihuahua, you got to think.
There's a lot of short dog, like the short German or golden retriever mixes that are mixed with like a corgi or whatever, and it's like how?
So it's not me. It's not just me. Thank you.
What happened there?
Yeah, right. I like. Okay, hold on. Let me one more thought on this.
Was there a step ladder?
Did the Chihuahua get on the couch? Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad it's not just me. All right. One of the things I've been trying to do lately is on these Friday live streams is make sure that we remind everyone where we've been as a nation and how we could absolutely end up back there. The COVID era, just give them an excuse and they will definitely take advantage. Don't forget the California skate park. Don't forget, we got to fill it with sand because we can't have kids enjoying the outdoors. They might all get the COVID. People forget this.
They shut down parks. They shut down parks. They shut down outdoor spaces. They shamed people for going to the reservoirs and stuff. And I'm like, how? And now these people are just still going like they weren't completely wrong. You were completely wrong.
I agree.
And they arrested
the workers. I'm sorry, but the workers just doing your job. No excuse.
I can't believe we lived through this. Like I think about this often. Like I cannot believe we lived through this, and I can't believe most people were just like, "Yeah, no, this is what we're doing."
You catch that? This is why your worker there is doing his job because he's wearing a fucking mask inside by himself. What in the hell?
Oh. God.
I was just saying this recently too, that I lived through September 11th and this still had a more significant impact on my brain, the way that I view other people. It was just so terrible. Like I know that sounds maybe dramatic, but I just overreach, the panic, the hysteria.
Well,
but it was like other people.
I always say I'm not a victim, but I definitely have PTSD from this.
Yeah,
it was like bad.
Okay.
Yes,
but
Laura, and you can't. Yeah,
I was going to say to your point, and I agree completely. As far as affecting our lives that we see every day, absolutely, COVID more of an impact than 9/11. But we didn't realize behind the scenes how law enforcement had changed overnight, and now they were spying on us, saying they were spying on terrorists, and all of the things that have come with the post 9/11 world. In fact, here's a good opportunity for me to tease. There's a Thursday deep dive coming up on September 11th. That happens to fall on a Thursday, and Steve Friend, FBI whistleblower, who, by the way, just my God, my brain, Dan Bongino, Kash Patel. What are you doing? Get the whistleblowers. If you're not going to take them back because you don't want to be surrounded by honorable people, because that would taint the whole FBI to have really good people in there, then at least give them their back pay and their security clearances. But anyway, Steve Friend will be joining me on 9/11 to talk to us about how America changed after 9/11. So I didn't want to interrupt you, but I think what happened was happening out of sight after 9/11, whereas the COVID shit was in our faces every damn day, ruining lives, taking lives, just based on the fallout from that. If we want to get into the vaccine and all that stuff, but stealing childhoods, taking away experiences. I mean,
snitching on your neighbors, snitching on your neighbors for having their people over.
I know everybody has an example of this, but it was going to be Ezra's last year of Little League Baseball. He got 2 practices in with his new team, and then nope, we're done. And it's like those are things that are not replaceable. The damage caused, like there are things that they never got to experience because of the most maddening policies. And the worst part of it, really, if you think about it, the same sons of bitches that did stuff like this, like Gavin Newsom, are still in office.
That's so true.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've tweeted this before. We need a real January 6th. I just don't.
Thomas Jefferson, is that you?
Yeah. Well, and so for me, I mean, and Keith, like this is, I think what made you find my Twitter feed in general, when I said the government's favorite activity is to use fear to strip you of your rights. And that was my personal experience with vaccines.
You tweeted that long before there was any lockdown or mask mandates or anything like that.
And there was background there because I'm one of those crazy OG anti-vaxxers. I was injured by a vaccine when I was a baby, and so I don't vaccinate my kids. And I live.
Lucky kids.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
lucky kids.
Well, yeah, and I mean, even I did vaccinate my son on schedule until he was 2 because I thought, well, just because I was injured doesn't mean he's going to be. And then I started noticing just patterns of things that they don't describe to you when you go to the doctor's office, and they're like, oh, you should just look for, fever and redness at the injection site. And I was like, okay, but what about the back arching scream that my 2-month-old is doing? Like, do you have an explanation for that? Like this otherwise happy baby is now miserable. Anyway, but I lived in New York when they took away the religious exemption. And the only reason I didn't have a medical exemption was because in New York, you could have a sibling die from a vaccine and the other sibling cannot get a medical exemption from vaccines. If you are injured by a vaccine, you only get a medical exemption in the state of New York for that vaccine. No other vaccines on the schedule. So I knew that my chances of getting a medical exemption for my kids were nil. So I did a religious exemption, and I'm actually not an advocate of a religious exemption. I think that you should be able to be philosophically opposed to them. That has nothing to do with religion. But because it's usually an untouchable exemption, except for in New York and California, Mississippi, believe it or not, West Virginia. But I lived in New York when they took away the religious exemption, and that impacted my life in a huge way because I had gone from homeschooling my kids in Haiti to hoping to be able to send them to school after living confined on a compound for 2 years. And then I was not able to send them to school there. And I was just like, it's the fear of what people don't know, like the post that you just put up there, that comment.
Yeah.
People have a fear.
Yeah, it was a test, an obedience fueled by and with fear. Amen.
So good.
And I saw that early on because I'm like, you guys, like, how much, even if you ask your general practitioner what they know about the measles, they actually don't know very much, and they don't know how beneficial it is to get the measles and overcome the measles. It is a cancer preventer. It's an immune system booster. It is a growth spurt prompter in children. So all of these things. Now, is it fun to have the measles? No. Is it worse to get the measles vaccine? Yes. And so it's all about pros and cons and what you understand. And I had to learn from Suzanne Humphries. Actually, she was just on Joe Rogan not that long ago. I had to learn from her book about all of these viruses that we're just taught to be afraid of. And I just thought, gosh, they really do use this fear to prompt you to inject yourself with really unknown things. Or knowingly dangerous things. And so when COVID, I mean, you heard the utterances in January of 2020, I guess, because it was still over there. It hadn't quite reached us yet. And that's what prompted me to tweet that out, because I was like, I have seen how they use fear to take away your right to be religiously opposed to a pharmaceutical product.
Mm-hmm.
And when you say it like that, you're like, this, I mean,
Do you think it was a psyop with the whole Jenny McCarthy thing to make like anti-vaxxers look bad or something? Because that was like just a couple years before.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it was like to discredit anybody who questions it.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, because God forbid a woman who wanted to, I don't know, show off her body on MTV or Playboy or whatever. She is a child. She sees the damage that this thing did to her child. So she's discredited because you saw her tits. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just, like, I mean, it's like.
But it's, no, that's so true.
Yeah, it's like
the COVID vaccine. They're like, you're going to feel sick after it. And I'm like, well, how about I just get sick and feel sick? Why do I need to purposely make myself sick? Like,
right. And the more I talk to people post-COVID, I've had it less than the vaccinated. I've had it twice.
I haven't been sick in 5 years.
Like, yeah.
There you go.
And
I'm just like, you know, yeah. Oh, and I'm seeing too. People are still masking. I see it in Texas, and I'm always
I do too. I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, come on. Well,
did you remember they said you wear masks to protect other people? So are they saying they're sick when? Oh no, now it's switched. Now they're just like, it's so stupid. What happened?
It is helpful though when you see the masked in public, because then you don't have to wonder. I wonder if this person's a dumbass. Oh yeah, confirmed.
Well, there's a caveat, and this is the caveat. The Black folks who would wear masks were doing it because they were like, I'm not taking that vaccine. I'll wear a mask. But by and large, they're like, have you not heard of Tuskegee? Because I have.
Right.
I'm not taking that
Thank
vaccine.
you.
I'll wear a mask, but I'm not taking your experimental vaccine.
Would you, when it comes to vaccines, I mean, this could cover any number of things, but especially when it comes to vaccines, why would you trust the federal damn government?
You got banned for bringing that up. Even my Black friend on Twitter got banned for bringing that up to Tuskegee.
Isn't that crazy?
It's like,
what? Right. It's like, I've been there.
There's an article that was going around. I think I saw it this morning, and I think it was like the New York Times or something. Because now everybody's figuring out that they're getting sick from it, and they're like, "Why didn't they tell us before? What did they know?" And I'm like, y'all kicked us off of everyone. Y'all shouted us down.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. So my sister died from the vaccine. She died the same day that she got it. She was forced by her job. She got it at 9:00 in the morning and was dead by 5 p.m. And like, people still shouted me down. And I'm like, you know, I'm not going to get crazy about it, but like, hey, like, this is why I'm not going to get it. Oh, you're lying.
Right.
You know, honestly, now that
they didn't care about if you died within a couple of days of the vaccine. That didn't count. But if you died within 60 days of a positive COVID test, you died from COVID.
Yes.
Right.
You're shot.
Her death on paper she died unvaccinated, because most people don't know this. There's a 14-day period after you get your vaccine that you're not considered vaccinated. Yep. So since she died the same day, she died unvaccinated.
So much. They played with the numbers so much. Like, how could I'm an idiot and I saw this stuff. Like, how do these people not see this? And they would yell at us. And even as bad as Twitter was, Twitter still had the information. Like, I found all the people where I'm like, no, this isn't right. So thank God for that there was still information out there.
We love you, Twitter.
Yeah. It was really nice to find your little pockets of people that sort of felt like you, because you go out into the real world and you're sort of like, this is the Twilight Zone. I have never experienced anything like this in my life. And it was nice to find like-minded people who were like, no, this is genuinely crazy. This is insane. Yeah. And, you know,
and you couldn't even after 2 years of evidence about the vaccine, you still couldn't talk about it on social media. I just looked it up. Elon Musk purchased X in October of 2022. I mean, it was 2 years before you could openly even discuss it without.
And I got Forest Mommy back in January 2023.
Yay!
Wow, I forgot that you were without.
That's right.
That like fell out of my brain. Yeah.
That happened to so many people, and and that's why. Okay, Elon, I love you. All the things I've said about you sending private messages to Rebecca, please ignore. I don't understand why I never got banned. The only issue I ever had was, and I kept posting it without comment. Like eventually I would post it without comment. What I'm referring to is, I don't even think it's on YouTube anymore. During the 2020 election, there was a 15-minute montage. No narration, no words, nothing. It was just a montage of Joe Biden. Laura, have you ever met Joe Biden? Anyway, touching prepubescent girls and being inappropriate with women at the Senate swearing-in ceremony. 15 minutes, no commentary.
Yeah.
And I posted that. They made me take it down. I posted it again without comment, made me take it down. That was the only run-in I've ever had with X, and that was before Elon, obviously.
So I posted my story of Joe Biden rubbing me, and I never got banned.
Back up.
Yeah,
I've not heard this story.
When did you post that though?
During the whole. Do you remember the picture, the selfie that he took with like the black chick at the graduation?
Yeah.
I retweeted that because there was like something about that specifically. So I retweeted that picture and told my story in thread form. And so this is what happened. So I used to work, and if you're in the Delaware area, you should totally go at Christmas time. There's this conference center in Delaware called the Buena Vista State Conference Center. And now you can have weddings there and stuff. I mean, it's so beautiful. The property is like, I don't know, built in like the 1700s or something like that. It's a beautiful old home. The family sold it to the state for $1 because they wanted the state to have it. And so at the time when I worked there, it was like a summer job, and we only did events. We hosted like lunch meetings and stuff for state agencies. So like, Department of Education, but just like Delaware Department of Education, Delaware Department of Transportation, that sort of thing.
Is that the picture?
That's the one. That's the one that I retweeted. So, but obviously, like we would make special accommodations for politicians and things because it was a beautiful old home, a beautiful estate. And so he wanted to host an event there. And so it was a big deal because it was an evening event, and we had to like dress in like, caterer clothes and all this kind of stuff. It was really fun. And so he came back in because it was the circumstances were extraordinary. He came back into the kitchen afterward to like thank all of the staff who, worked so hard and blah, blah, blah. So he's going through the crowd and he's like schmoozing. And this was like in his cognitive heyday. So you could see how he became a politician because he wasn't greasy. Actually, he made eye contact with you. He engaged you in a sort of meaningful way. Actually, like I watched him working the crowd, and I was sort of impressed actually, because growing up in a conservative family, he was like, "Ew, Joe Biden," but like,
yeah,
I was just sort of admiring his ability to work the crowd. But then he thanked me last and like turned to make like a little speech to everybody who was there. So he just stood there the whole time going like this to my arm, but like he had his like arm around me. So it was like this. And he literally, for the like 2 minutes that he was standing there giving a thank you speech to everybody, he just kept going like this the whole time. And I'm like trying to like, like I was just like, it was so intimate.
Yeah.
It was so familiar that I was just like, I don't know what to do, but I mean, he had his arm around me. So like, I couldn't maneuver away or like try to right. I know. And I remember like years later, I told my dad, and he's like,
right there is the worst.
Yes. Yeah. See, it wasn't that intimate. It was
like, I feel for that girl.
And we're doing that in Colorado. We have a GOP guy in Colorado who's like made so many people uncomfortable where it's like, stop.
Right.
Stop. Go away. Like,
keep your hands off people.
Yes. And for me, that was the conflict, right? Because, I mean, if you read the love languages, like if you've got physical touch and acts of service and all that. And I just thought, well, I don't want to be that person who's like, because this is my 15-year-old brain. I don't want to be that person who is like alarmist or whatever. But then you become an adult and you watch these montages and you're like, there's no way that he has not been told, Joe, keep your hands in your pockets. Because at this point it feels like as an adult looking back and seeing the way that he behaves with people, I'm like, he gets off on this. Like this is predatory behavior.
That's the word.
This is sexual for him, because there's no way that you watch yourself like this and don't have self-awareness when you've been in the game for this long, unless it's
psychopath
predatory.
thing, because like psychopaths get worse each time. They
Right.
don't get told no, right? And they've never been told no. He's never been told no in his life, right? So
no. Nope.
Which we all have psychopathic traits, like we all kind of a little bit, right? But not like this. Like, that's totally
not Joe levels.
Not
like
Joe
that poor
levels.
girl.
How do you not know someone's uncomfortable? Like they know. And that's part of it too, is they know they're like dominating to a certain extent.
A power thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like somebody like that could ever become, president. Of the United States.
No, we would never elect, especially not the left-leaning people believe all women.
Oh my God.
Believe all 15-year-olds who telling you.
Funny, now they're doing that with the Epstein stuff. Like you're like, you guys didn't care for years, and now you're like, oh, we can take them down. I'm like,
I know there's no moral consistency on that one, and it's like, look, I don't care who it bring them all down, clear out the entire, Capitol. Yeah, good. Burn it all down.
Burn it all down.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I had what the hell was my tweet? I don't even know, but it was something like if revealing the Epstein list would
crash the government,
clear out 85% of the government or whatever,
so bad.
Would you be for it? And
good.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And I got pushback from some people.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that tweet. Whatever.
My husband and I go back and forth on that. He's one of those. He's like, well, like it would be bad for the government, and us. And I'm like,
if it needs to be bad for any government, it's this one.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's a line. Yes. There's a line in the JFK movie, actually, ironically, where Costner's character says something like, though the heavens fall, or like, let justice reign, though the heavens fall. And it's translated from a Latin term, but that was essentially his argument in JFK was, we don't know what's going to be uncovered when the truth is revealed here, but it doesn't actually matter. We need justice to happen, even if it brings the house down.
Agreed.
But then he said, don't forget your dying king. And I was like, I don't have a king, but, but it's the sentiment is there. Like,
Jesus Christ,
even what we were promised JFK, like thorough JFK files. And actually, this is interesting because Cash is on video saying to Glenn Beck, I've read them and you guys aren't asking the right questions. But then we get this incredibly empty JFK file. And it's like, well, wait a second. What questions do you think we need to be asking? Right. Because you essentially said in that interview, you know who did it. So what questions do we need to be asking, Cash? Now all of a sudden.
And they said they have videos. They said they had it on their desk. They had they gave it to the binder thing, whatever that was.
Oh my God, that was the worst thing ever.
Reminder to Cash, we don't have to ask shit. You're the FBI director.
Tell us.
Right.
Yeah.
I was promised day one.
Been very disappointing for me. I had really high hopes for Cash and Dan Bongino.
The department and Pam Bondi. I mean, the Department of Justice is so far down. It is it's below the basement when it comes to job performance under this new administration.
Yeah,
I'm so disappointed. And
we're draining the swamp again. We're draining that swamp again.
And I'm really disappointed in me because these are the exact people that I wanted in these positions.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm just disappointed. Oh, new FBI, same as the old FBI. This is who I would have handpicked.
Yeah.
And look at this.
Weren't they still part of a group? Wasn't Bongino and Cash like brought up in some group, groomed up in some group together at some point? I have to look more into that. But like everything in politics, everybody comes from somewhere, and a
Yeah.
lot of them are
Mhm.
found in just on the left and the right.
Yeah.
Gilbert, for example, was one of these people where they like groom them up and do all this stuff with it, and it's like
This is
that's why I thought Cash and Bongino like came from some similar group or something, but
Probably.
hold on a second. I want to put this on the screen, and then I have a question for all of you, please. Jeffy Apologist, Cash's performance has been the beginning of the black pill for me. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so this is a perfect opportunity. I feel like such a dumbass on a regular basis, but specifically when it comes to the whole pill talk. Okay, so let's go through these. Let's talk red pill, blue pill. I can get some of that. But the black pill is like there's no hope, right? Like what's the what? Somebody go through the pills for me, damn it.
There's white pill. That's like super optimist. Like everything's gonna be okay.
I've never been white pill. Next,
you can there are white pill moments. So like this is what I like in Colorado, which is totally taken when I'm fighting so hard, and we have these little moments where we do have a little win, which most people don't see because they're not as involved. But I'm like, those are my white pills. But I'm clown pilled. I just laugh at it off. I don't think there's.
Start writing these down.
I'm more black pilled, but I get white pills, and also I'm like, what the heck else am I supposed to do with my life? Just be depressed and stuff? Like I can be black pilled and still like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, I think the chronically online black pill is a dangerous road to go down because and I was like that on Twitter for a really long time, which is part of the reason why I took a break. I was like, I have to get out of this realm of like everything is terrible all the time because the grass is green, the sky is blue, the sun is shining. And so I'm going to go out and experience that and enjoy that.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I know that, I mean, this is like, again, not to bring it back to Thomas Massey, who I actually genuinely love and respect, but he always calls DC Mordor. And I'm like, that's so fitting because that's what it is. And you just have to remember that even with Mordor, the Shire still existed. And so I try to like live in that space where this is genuinely terrible. These people are just, look at Keith.
Yeah. Laura's talking over my head, damn it.
Don't forget Justice Clown Pill.
I'm getting
there.
You got
it.
Yes, that was my favorite.
So fast. So hang on a second, Jess. Okay, so is this right? White pill, optimist. Black pill, pessimist. Red pill, conservative, right?
Yeah.
Or Republican. Because there's
No,
a difference.
not Republican.
No,
Okay,
not Republican.
All right.
The red pill is just that the like media is lying and that they're all like you can be like.
Right.
You know,
is there a thing such as a blue pill that we're not talking
I've
about?
I've never heard that.
The boner pill. What is it? Can you be blue pilled and be a liberal? Is that right or no?
Yeah, I think you're blue pilled until you're red pilled or something like that.
Blue sky.
Tell us about the clown pill.
Just laugh at it and have fun with it. That's because people like get mad. They like tell me to stop doing what I do, and I'm like, it brings me joy. It brings me joy. And will it do anything in the long run? Probably not. But it brings me joy while I'm here. So.
Okay, so we got the white pill, we got the black pill, we got the red pill, the blue pill, clown pill. Am I missing any pills here?
Not that I know of.
No, we're good. Okay, so that covers it. All right,
we nailed it.
I know more than I thought.
We're just solving world questions now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very good. So this is a fun little segue from that discussion. The Human Freedom Index, this is from Cato, presents the state of human freedom in the world based on a broad measure that encompasses personal, civil, and economic freedom. And then I'll stop reading the press release. But let's see. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. It's the HFI, the Human Freedom Index. See if you guys agree with this. It's a broad measure of human freedom understood as the absence of coercive constraint. This 10th annual index uses 86 distinct indicators of personal and economic freedom in the following areas. So they got them broken into subsections. So as I'm reading through these, this is what the rankings are going to be based on. Rule of law, security and safety, movement, religion, association, assembly, and civil society, expression and information, relationships, size of government, legal system and property rights, sound money, freedom to trade internationally, and regulation. Would anyone like to do me a favor right now? Get a piece of paper and a pen if you got that, or write it on your hand. I don't care. Just this is quiz time. Yeah, that's what you get for being in that room, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right. So write down where you think in the world, based on that criteria, the United States of America ranks.
Like a 1 to 10, you said?
No. I think there's like 200 and something countries. How many countries are there in the world?
Oh, where America is. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there's over 200 countries. So where is America on the Human Freedom Index according to Cato Institute?
1 being most free.
Yes. One being most free. Bing, ding, ding, ding. And I wish I had sound effects or something.
I don't have a pen, so I'm just going to have to think it.
Then you can be the first one.
Okay.
And then you can go for, okay. Let's see here. The countries took up. I'm just looking here. Okay. So I'll tell you, let me go through the top 10 and then we'll get to the United States. But first of all,
oh, geez, they're not in the top 10 even.
Oh, damn. Did I show my hand? Or did
just a smidge?
Maybe I just, okay. So let's just, Kelly, what do you got? What number are you going with?
You know, I went with my lucky number, which is 66. That's what I wrote down.
66. Okay, Laura. Sorry, Kelly. You have more?
No, you're good.
I was going to say 50.
50 for Laura. Okay.
Yeah.
And
in the middle-ish.
Jess, what
yeah.
do you got?
Well, I was going to say something under 10, but I guess I'll do 15.1. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do like 20. It's a 20.
20? Okay, 20.
Because where else is there to go other than America? Like, where else can you go?
Taiwan.
Well, you're about to learn. You're about to get an education on all the free countries in the world. All right, let's just go through the top 10 list. How do I start? This is, okay, time out. Cato and anyone writing a damn press release. I need this. I got a lot of needs here. I need you to rank them. I want you to do like a top 10. I want you to start at 10 and then roll down to 1 and then do the rest of the list. Kind of like a coach's poll, right? No, that would be the opposite, dumbass. And then they got the others receiving votes. Anyway, the point is they don't make this easy for me to try to break down here. So bear with me here. 7, 8, 9. This is tied at 7. Okay. All right. So we're going to go from 10 to 1. That's how we're going to do this. Okay. Estonia is number 10. See, now we'll talk about some of these countries in Europe that used to live under tyranny. So Sweden is number 9. Iceland is number 8. What the hell? Didn't they just write their constitution off of social media recently?
And they abort if you're a Down syndrome baby, they abort you.
I knew there was something else really bad. Yes. The Cato Institute calls
Cato isn't great. Cato.
Yes, that's a very good point. I'm glad somebody said that. 10, 9, 8. Australia 7. Australia 7. What in the hell is happening?
No, come on.
Between states. They couldn't even go between Western Australia and the other part.
They were the worst.
They had families meeting at a concrete wall like damn East and West Berlin and this is a fact. If you were on the wrong side when they decided to close down the border, you had to Australia.
I'm sorry, I got to pause real quick. I have tiny human.
Yeah, go. You're good. Number 6 is Finland. Number 5 is Ireland. Okay. I see what's happening in Ireland. Stop it.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even want to tell you where America is now. 4, Luxembourg. 3, Denmark. 2, New Zealand. They took away the guns in New Zealand. What the hell is wrong with this list?
Wow.
Number 1 most free country, according to the Human Freedom Index and Cato Institute, is Switzerland. Switzerland. Oh my gosh. I didn't even look at this list. I found America in the article, and that's all I highlighted.
Where is it?
And now I'm looking at this. I'm like, what the fuck? Canada 11. Stop it. Ask the Canadian truckers if it's free up there.
Australia one being they can't. I have friends from Australia moving here, trying to get into America because they hate Australia so much. You know, like how could that be more than America? I don't. Cato is awful. Sorry, that's my opinion, not Keith's opinion.
It's fine. I have no opinion on Cato. Laura, you missed the number 1 freest country in the world is Switzerland. Then New Zealand, Denmark, Luxembourg, Ireland, Finland. I think that's when you dropped off. 11 is Canada. 12 is Japan. Let's see. 13. Okay, so then we've got Germany and the United Kingdom. We get so then tied at 17 with Taiwan. Let's see, tied at 17. This is weird.
Is socialism freedom to them? Is socialism freedom?
Right, it must be.
Like,
Okay, I told you this is the most poorly written press release. It doesn't say who we're tied with. It just says the United States is tied at 17. We are the 17th freest country in the world. I would have put us much lower too, especially when you see some of the criteria are size of government and sound money and regulation.
Yeah, and safety has no business with freedom. You cannot have both.
Yeah,
no, that wasn't one of the things here, but yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I thought you said safety was one of the metrics.
Yep, security and safety. Yep.
Yeah, you cannot. In order to promise safety, you have to infringe on liberty.
Preach, woman.
You just, I mean, and it's radical, but you
listen to this.
You know.
It puts Ukraine 122 and Russia 139. Yeah, let's get involved there because we got to make sure that Ukraine stays free.
It's not my business. Not my business.
Nope. Did y'all see this story here of the 30-year-old baby that was just born?
I did.
Any thoughts on that?
Yeah.
I didn't give you a heads up on this. I just printed this up and I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring this up. Throw them a curveball.
Oh, like the
30 years frozen.
The embryo.
The embryo was frozen for a while. And
yeah, he's got a dog. Let's see. Hold on a second. He's got a sister, right? That's 30 years or 10 or.
It wasn't like the parents like born the same year the embryo was frozen or something like that.
Something like that. This is a poor copy of the story, and it's incomplete. So, but yes, there's some weird stuff like the baby was actually hatched in hatched recently, but stored in 94. And so so the lady that donated her embryos is 62 now. I'm just looking here.
Why did the people want it? Is she like
I think they had extra ones.
Or what?
She hot.
They're like, wait a minute.
She's like an actual rocket scientist? Or?
She's got good genes. Oh,
oh no.
Racist alert. I apologize. Hey, okay, here's a good trivia question. And then I would love your thoughts on this. But how many babies do you think, since they started doing IVF in 1978, how many babies do you think have been born that way in the U.S.?
Million.
13 million.
No,
wow.
2% of babies, 1 out of every 42 today are born this way. That's jaw dropping.
Do you know they have a higher probability of behavioral issues, learning disabilities,
really,
and just overall health issues?
What's the deal there? Do we have a theory as to why that is?
It's not natural. It's not natural.
That's true.
I think because you're interfering with the process, you're sort of,
Well, and I think too, like we've had I think there's this is true, at least in my life, there's so many women now that are having like reproductive issues, like because of all the medicines that we're taking and our food and everything,
and
like
birth control, putting girls on birth control at freaking 15.
Yeah.
I know.
Like we shouldn't
be
younger on synthetic hormones for 40 years or whatever it is.
That's why I'm so awesome, is because I've never been medicated or on birth control.
I did it for like a year.
I'm
like,
crazy.
This isn't for me, but I just think that's probably all the fertility issues that we're having. I can't name you any of my girlfriends that don't have fibroids or PC, whatever, like endometriosis, all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Let me hit pause for a second here.
Pause.
Why didn't I reference the damn Matrix? Yes, of course. Duh. Yeah. See the truth with the red pill.
That's where it came
from.
Matrix.
Yeah. I knew that, but I wasn't thinking of how it applied to today. Go ahead. What?
I was always anti-government in my own mind, but I didn't take that next step. I feel like there is something that like takes that next step, and the red pill is like kind of the best way to explain it, because it's like
red pill, see the truth, blue pill, stay in the Matrix. I'm gonna watch at least the first one again this weekend. I have to get.
Remember when DVDs had just came out, when Matrix came out, so like everyone saw the Matrix back. Like it was so good. It was so good.
That's a big deal.
I see. That's the thing. See, there are some movies that I needed all my kids to watch.
Yeah.
And one's already out of the house. One's about to be out of the house. And there's this long list of movies, and that was one of them that I should have watched with them. Damn it. Okay. Before we go.
Well, now it's all about. There was actually an allegory about trans lives.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot.
Wow.
The brothers are now sisters. That's right. Oh,
I love it.
It's bad enough when people try to rewrite history.
Just say
It's
you're
even
porn
worse.
addicts. Just say you're a porn addict.
It's even worse when they try to rewrite their own history, and they're completely lying. It's just okay. All right. Chick-fil-A. Raise your hand if you're a fan. Yeah, maybe. Okay.
It's soggy chicken. I don't like Chick-fil-A.
Watch out.
I like the fries and the shakes and stuff, but I don't like the chicken. I'll eat it. Okay, I'll eat it.
Excuse me. So I think their menu though is getting a little wide. There's like too much going on up there.
Is there beef yet?
Not beef yet. No, because
beef.
you can't be doing that. So they've got
Shame.
some new beverages coming out any day now, I guess. I don't know. There's gonna be cherry, blueberry, cranberry. What is going on? Cherry berry lemonade, cherry berry frosted lemonade, cherry berry sunjoy. You're welcome for this free spot there, Chick-fil-A. Be sure to pay me later. But
fast food drink. Do you guys have Freddy's in Texas? Freddy's?
Yes, there's one that I know of.
Oh, really?
We have them in
What is
Austin.
It's up in.
They have this orange. They have orange cream ice cream shakes that are so good, and lemon cream. Okay, sorry.
No.
I like is it like an orange creamsicle? Is that what you mean? Like a
it tastes like a orange Julius, but more like
Orange
shaky.
Julius.
So
Laura's gonna have to visit South Lake. It's
Clearly,
it's South Lake Keller area.
I can't eat any of that anyway. I'm so broken.
I'm
So
not supposed to either, but YOLO.
I know. I YOLO for Taco Bell. That's what I YOLO for. That's my oh man, it's just the best fast food of all time.
Why is there no Del Tacos around here?
They shut all the Del Tacos in Colorado down, and Del Taco was so good. They had churros. They had the caramel-filled churros at Del Taco.
I love churros.
Hang on, just give me a second here. Let me y'all talk amongst yourself about.
Now I want Taco Bell.
San Antonio. Maybe.
I was on a stream. I don't know if you guys know Chrissy Mayer. I was on her stream one time, and we just talked about Taco Bell and how awesome Taco Bell is, like the whole time. And we're all like, because people are like, oh, I don't eat fast food, blah blah, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't eat it all the time, but Taco Bell? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like,
do they still have the Mexican
I'll
pizza?
Get the 12-pack. I get the 12-pack from Taco Bell, man, and I'll keep them in my fridge. Like, I love it.
I don't know that a 12. I could probably clobber that. I all of my sensibilities just go right out of my, because I can't. I mean, I'm genuinely I'm sort of like Michaela Peterson broken, but for Taco Bell, I will.
It's worth it. It doesn't hurt my stomach. Everyone's like, don't you like? And I'm like, it's never hurt my stomach. There's other things I do that hurt my stomach, but I had a problem with Taco Bell.
Yep, I think it's made up.
I want to. Hang on a second.
We're doing geography now.
Yeah, we're trying now. I can't even.
Are you trying to get me to Freddy's?
Closest Del Taco to you?
It closed it closed my. I was looking up Del Tacos, and they're all permanently closed here.
Yeah, they did it in Colorado too. They closed
did they go
all
out
of
of
them.
business or something? Is that what that was?
I don't know. Who knows?
Nationwide? That sucks.
I don't know how corporate fast food works very much, but they're bringing everything else to Colorado. We have In-N-Out. We have Whataburger, which I think is Texas. We have, and they're going to bring a Portillo's, which is Midwest and all that. So I don't know why Del Taco closed. Del Taco was better.
Makes me sad too. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so last thing before we go, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Raise your hand if you're a pumpkin spice fan. Let's see, we got two and a half. Okay. Just want to give you a heads up. Just a public service announcement. Coming up here on I haven't changed. Good Lord. Tuesday, August 26th. It arrives at Starbucks.
Yes.
Too
I'm
soon?
gonna set an alarm. Hold on.
Too soon?
I'm gonna set an alarm.
Well, I like pumpkin spice, but I do think that we've crossed the Rubicon of ridiculous. Like it's at this point, I'm like, what? Are you serious with pumpkin spice popcorn? Pumpkin spice ground beef soon. We're gonna see.
Is there pumpkin spice toilet paper yet?
Oh, I'm sure there is. They already had at my grocery store like an end cap of fall stuff already, like the fall scented candles and the Glade. And I'm like, school hasn't even started. Like,
I know.
I'm all in for fall. But
yeah,
that's too much.
But I live in Texas because I like summer. Yeah, like I'm like, no, I love my
as an
summer
adult.
until
Isn't
November.
it funny? Like, because Colorado starts early in August for school, and then as an adult, I'm like, we still had all this summer.
Yeah,
you didn't tell us, and we were in school. We still had all. As an adult, is so awesome because like you can enjoy it.
Yeah,
I love pumpkin spice, but I can't do milk and I can't do soy. So, and it's not, it doesn't mix as well with the other, like coconut. It doesn't mix as well or taste as good. So I've kind of lost my love for it, I guess.
So,
the smell.
Yeah. Why do they move everything up? Because in Georgia, Metro Atlanta, it's like all of my friends' kids went back on August 1st, a Friday.
Colorado kids are back in school already too.
What the hell?
My kids start next week. See, I feel like we started after Labor Day when we were kids.
You see that. Yeah, it used to be like after Labor Day.
And I think East Coast, they are still starting, like they didn't get out until mid-June. And I think they're starting, I mean, slightly before Labor Day, but basically like, it's like they'll get like the first 2 days in, then they'll have Labor Day off. And then they're like officially in school. Whereas like you, Kelly, my kids start next week. So
next Wednesday.
Yep.
Well, learning when you have kids, learning is all the time, right? Because you're teaching them life skills all the time.
Yes.
Listen to you.
Go on showings with me.
The one person with no kids saying
that. Hey, hold on, Kelly. You take your kids on new home showing or showing
all the time. Well, it depends on the client. So it depends on, but they like if I have like little chores to do, like if I have to put out a sign or put a lockbox on a door or something like that, they love going with me. And then
you're teaching them how, like, this is how you do a business.
Yeah,
and not be
they love it. And then I pay them. We stop at a gas station and they're allowed to get a soda and Sour Patch Kids or whatever as their treats.
That's cool.
I've taken them door knocking with me. Like,
I love it.
I take them as much as I can.
There you go.
I'll give you my son. He is the most social human on the planet.
Yes.
And he'd be like, did you get those houses? Like he would be the one.
That's my youngest. We call him the mayor.
Yes. Oh, I love it. Yeah. I'm just like, kid, I'm an extrovert and I don't know how to handle your social needs.
I get, even when I did real estate and ran for office, door knocking is the hardest.
Oh, it's the worst ever. It's fun when you have a cute little redheaded kid with you though. Then people are like, oh.
So Jess, next time you run for office, just rent Kelly's kids. And
yes.
Well, that was what I thought the whole time. I should have just paid some of that money to pay someone to do that instead of me. But whatever.
Okay. Programming note. I want to make sure everybody realizes that a week from yesterday, so next Thursday, is the UFO Part 2 Roswell crash. But in the meantime, if you missed yesterday's deep dive, Kelly and Brad joined me. We did the Barfleet episode, and we just went. I mean, the Hollow Moon thing is just mind blowing. Yeah,
time traveling Nazis.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff covered on the Barfleet. But after Thursday, there will not be another At the Mic until Thursday, September 4th. And so help me, you will want to return for that deep dive on September 4th. That topic it's on fire. And then we'll get back on the regular schedule on Thursday and Fridays, 3 p.m. Eastern. I want to thank all three of you lovely ladies for joining me today. DM Kelly if you want to buy a house or some property there in the Austin, Texas area, at Kelly for Freedom. If you could message at Kelly for Liberty. I don't know who that is. Maybe they're cool. You might make a new friend, but it's not. It's at
Let's look her up.
For Freedom. Do that real quick. And then, of course, Laura at fancythis. She doesn't want to promote anything. I don't know, whatever. Okay.
Just me.
Just her. Just go follow her.
There is a Kelly for Liberty.
There is.
Do I follow? How can you tell if I follow?
She hasn't tweeted since 2011.
Yeah.
And I think she's a porn star.
Wait a minute. Oh, no. I don't. Hold on a second. I got to make sure I'm
typical libertarian.
Gosh.
Smoking
weed and
Kelly for Liberty. Let's see here. I do not follow Kelly for Liberty. Thank God. I was going to have some explaining to do. And then, of course, at Forest Mommy, Jess does the street. She got a live stream tonight. And hold on. What did we say the Rumble page was again?
FMP, FNP. I don't even know.
F,
something else in
the letter F, the letter N, and then P. FNP after
dark.
dark.
Mommy and Paul. It's my friend Paul. We do it together.
Go.
So that's
the
P.
That's what it stands for. Okay, cool. Any other, because you do so many things. Just go to @ForestMommy and check out all the streams she does. Stays very busy. All right, everybody. I'm so grateful for y'all's time as well over there in the chat. Be sure to follow all of my guests, and please have a great weekend. Find the shade because it is quite necessary. And we'll see you on Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern, right here. Bye.
Bye.